Oh, you're not hearing anything. Sorry. I think I had the mic off. But yeah, essentially, I'm decided to go live today just because I had some time. So I'm just going to be here for a few minutes until the market opens. But yeah, so we're going to just start with the SPY here and just talk about how things really look like they want to go higher, right? Over time, right? Maybe it wants to come back down to retest the lows down here for support, maybe like 562. That could be a possibility, but it's not really that bearish of a thing. And it would just be a back test, right? So things are looking good. QQQ, same situation, is trying to break above previous highs here. And as long as it breaks above that, then it can go higher, but it might want to back test support as well. And the IWM is just really trying to break above this support or resistance, the 3618, the 221.48. And my main focus though is whether it comes back down to retest the 216. That's yet to be determined down here, but that's a possibility. But the weekly chart is what I'm focused on. I kind of want to see the week close above another week above this arc, right? So the last week did it as well. This week did it too. Best case scenario would be closing above that Fibonacci extension level. But as long as it can build a base on top of this arc, I think that's fine. So it can do whatever it wants during the week, go down to 216, whatever. But as long as it comes back up, I think that would be a good case right there. Let's see. Yeah, so we'll start with the TMDX here. And TMDX is, yeah, on the daily chart or weekly chart, it's looking like it's breaking level, right? It's breaking my orange level as a resistance, like a previous resistance, and that's in confluence with the 155 line. So it looks like things kind of want to higher, right? So I can't be too cautious with this one because it's above all resistance, and it did kind of dip below a little bit, but it's back above that level. So as long as it stays above like 155, I think this thing wants to go higher to the next levels and so on and so forth. So yeah, just got to pay attention for weekly closes above that 155 for that. Let's take a look at some Tesla, of course, right? We got to take a look at Tesla. So yeah, Tesla is down a little bit pre-market, but that's understandable. We'll see on the daily chart. Yeah, yesterday was a little bit of a doji candle, so kind of a lot of selling pressure in that zone, right? You got some buyers down there stepping in, got some sellers pushing it down. So it's going to be maybe a battle to break above this zone. The 258, it's going to be the target to hit. Not sure if that's going to happen today, tomorrow, or later, but that slowly should drift up over time. But I think the possibility to come back to test lower levels is there, but I don't know if it'll go back to 240 because it might just break higher. You can maybe check out the 4-hour chart and say, okay, maybe 249 it might want to go back to, right? 249, and then maybe hold that level to go higher. So that's the kind of level I'm watching today, 249 for Tesla. Just stay above that level. And Kat, seeing the future of $14 for SoFi. What do you think? Yeah, I think it's eventually going to go break out, but is it ready yet? Maybe not, right? So what I'm really looking at right now on my linear chart is holding this angle really as a support. And that support is like what, 775, 773, that zone. And it has been holding throughout the week, right? So I think that is a good thing, right? So if it can continue to hold, then I think it's going to break through this cloud of resistance above and go towards the $9 zone. But it's not going to go to 14 anytime soon. No. $9 is basically the previous candles right here. And that's going to be resistance. And then if it breaks through that, then it can go to the next level in the 1030s or so, $10 range. But it's going to be a while until it gets to $14. And yeah, one step at a time, right? One step at a time. So it needs to get above this cloud first. If it can't get above that cloud, then maybe it'll go back down. But that's what I'm really focused on: getting above the cloud and going to $9, and then we'll cross that $14 bridge when we get to it, but one step at a time. And let's see here. What else was I checking out this morning? Oh, the market just opened. So there we go. Yeah, so how's everything looking? Yeah, SMCI is up, CrowdStrike's up, AMD, Meta. Yeah, NVIDIA is looking pretty good too. I think the possibility to go higher is there, right? But again, my thing about NVIDIA is I want it to close a weekly candle above this 131.26. I really do. And that will confirm to me it wants to go higher. If it can't close a candle above it, then it'll just be another lower high and maybe just be more drifting sideways and sideways, right? And Palantir still looks fine too. I'm just watching daily candles now. Daily candles on that 786 fib right there. So as long as it holds daily candles above it, then this thing will probably go higher. So that's the level I'm watching right there, 36.64. And yeah, the miners, they're still doing good. Still have room to go higher. They had a really good day yesterday that broke through a lot of resistance, a lot of them. So I think continuation could be in order. And even Bitcoin is down a little bit today. So they're still majority up. So it's okay. And DraftKings actually had a big boost today. Big gap up today. Look at that. I think what we saw here was this weekly chart, the forming for DraftKings here. It's looking like it wants to break this cloud and go higher. So it all started last week with the candle close above like an angle and above the baseline as well. So it all started then. That was the time that it said it wanted to go higher, and now it's going higher. So good things to come for DraftKings, I think. Yeah, so overall, Tesla's positive again today. So let's see if Tesla can get up to that 258. Not sure if it's going to be able to break it this week, but that's going to be the target again for Tesla. And if you guys don't have any more requests, I'm probably going to end quickly. Just wanted to give a quick update here. And sorry about the audio problems in the morning. But yeah, I think the market is still really bullish. Everything still kind of wants to go up over time, and it looks really, really good. And if things back test levels or not, whether it's IWM or QQQ or SPY or anything, it's just going to be part of the process of going higher, just breaking out, doing some back tests, breaking out, going to test levels again. So yeah, the market looks really good still and nothing to worry about. And it's just still the beginning of something beautiful.